welcome to Kate May Designs. Today I'm going to talk about how I store my stamps and keep track of them. I use these bins, these refrigerator bins, that Jennifer McGuire told us all about. They are fantastic and they are wonderful and they are worth the investment if you're a serious stamper. I use the envelopes. I don't worry about putting pretty labels on all the envelopes. I'd rather do something else with my time. I'm not that OCD. But I do store them all by manufacturer if I have more than one or two by that manufacturer. And sometimes you get several stamps from different stamp sets in one envelope, mainly because there's only one or two in that stamp set. And also I have some that have a variety of manufacturers because they were random sets. This one here is a dollar store set. This one's been in my collection for 20 years. This is the only one I liked from a Stampin' Up! Set that I've now gotten rid of. So I have these kind of sets, and then full sets. This is where Evernote is really, really helpful. And I'm going to show you how I use Evernote and the merge function in Evernote to make this work. So let's go to the computer and get that started. Okay, so we're here on the computer and I'm going to show you how I combine multiple listings into one listing, because I keep multiple stamp sets in one place, in one envelope in my filing system. And I'm going to show you how I use tables in Evernote to make it easier for me to find what I'm looking for. First of all, I'm going to combine three listings. I'm going to merge three stamp sets into one listing. Now you can see here it says perfect at the bottom. I use that to put, I use that so that I can find all three of them. This stamp set here is has the word perfect in it, so that's easy to find. And I've put perfect here because these three stamp sets are in one envelope. And I click on three of them and I merge. Now these three stamp sets are all in one listing, but I don't like to scroll. I find it annoying, and so I'm not going to do it. My naming convention is Unity Stamp Company, whatever the stamp company is, dash the name of the stamp sets. And when I do multiples, I take a slash and put between them, so it's easy from the name, whoop, that wasn't supposed to happen, to see what's in there. Do that, and then I'm going to go here and grab this. Now these are all different artists. If I can, I like to keep artists together, but it doesn't always happen, and that's fine. It works for me. But I have a whole section of Angie's Girls stamp sets that are kept near the Unity stamps, but not in the Unity stamps, if that makes sense. So I'm going to tell myself where this is stored. So this is just stored in Unity. It's stored in Unity. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a table to eliminate all that scrolling. I have three stamp sets, so I have three images, I have three names, I have three descriptions, and on at least one of these I have card ideas. So I'm going to put 4 rows. If I had a die, I'd have another row for that as well. It's just the way my brain works. Now sometimes you can click and drag and put it in that box, and sometimes you can't. It's a fickle beast. So you can copy and paste as well. Now they're very small here, but you can enlarge them to be as large as you want. And this way your images are all about the same size. Sometimes you have images that are huge and they take up a lot of room, and you know, it can be distracting to try and get to the other information. This way I can make them all about the same size, I'm going to copy the name into my into the thing here. I don't need to put Unity Stamp Company because the whole list of them is from Unity, but if they were not all from Unity, I would put the stamp company name in the title. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the description that came from their website and put that in the next row. Copy. Okay, now these are kind of small here. I want to make those a little larger. I kind of go with 18 as my headline and 14 here, 14 with my descriptions. When you grab the whole line, a whole column, or whole row, you can change all of them at the same time. So I'm Helvetica 14, and I want these to be black. Right now they're gray. Let's just go black. All right, so you can change a bunch of stuff all at once. Now, card ideas are a whole different section for me. And this card idea is use map of, if I could type, I'd be dangerous, of US with car for supernatural cards. It should be with car. Okay. I have one here, card idea. I have a customer who likes adventure cards. I'm going to use that. Again, taking the whole thing and making it the same size and the same color. And then I get rid of all this extra stuff that you don't need anymore. There always seems to be an extra space or two up here. Now, one of the things I discovered today even is that you can take this whole row and look at that little thing. You can now put all kinds of things, distribute columns evenly. Don't like that one. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. But this is kind of fun. This one here, change that background color. I'm not going to change the background color. I'm going to go back to that. But card ideas, because card ideas are not on all of them, I am going to change that one, that row. I'm going to just highlight it. Unfortunately, it gives you a background of a color, but it does not give you black text on yellow, which I find easier to read. So there you go. I've combined 3 stamp sets into one with merge. I have shown you how to use the table, and I have shown you how to color and format the table. One other thing with tables, if you decide that you need to add a column or a row, you just simply click on the dot that's at the edge and add. It'll pick up the formatting of whatever you're doing. Let's get rid of that. So you don't have to reformat. And if you don't want that row, you simply Control, go to Tables, and delete column. And here we're going to delete the rows because I don't need these rows. Tables, delete rows. Hopefully this helps somebody in organizing their stamp materials and getting themselves ready to take on the world of crafting. Thanks so much. Bye.